People of the internet, welcome back to another video. As always, it's greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's dive straight into today's topic. I don't want to waste any of your time. We're speaking about Ja Morant. Ja Morant, the 24-year-old, soon to be 24, I think his birthday's in August, 24-year-old point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, has been caught again waving a gun on social media, an offense that he's been warned about, how many months ago was that? He's a repeat offender. He's a repeat offender of questionable activities on social media after he's been warned, after he's been pleaded with, after he's apologized. He's in trouble again and has been suspended from the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant, I was kind of shocked on this one, man. Like, I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you, bro, but you're making it very hard for us to root for you, Mr. Morant. You're making it hard for us to root for you, brother. What is it? What is it? At this point, we just don't know. Now, here's the thing. I'm seeing a couple things now. People are blaming it on his age. People are blaming it on the friends that, that are around him, the company he's keeping. People are blaming it on his parents, this, that, and the other. Let me tell you, as somebody who was once 24, right? The only person that can save Ja Morant right now is Ja Morant. The only person that can resonate and talk some sense into Ja Morant's head is Ja Morant. Trust me. At that age, man, and I'm not gonna say I'm fully well versed in all what Gen Z. Of course, he's Gen Z, and people of that demographic. I honestly think that's the toughest demographic to resonate with. Even me right now, like trying to be somebody who put out positivity and good messages for all. That demographic, that group, Gen Z, is probably the hardest one. I feel like to resonate, get a point across to, man, because I think that's the generation that is so sure of themselves, man, and they, I don't know, the times are different. In the age that we're in right now, the times and everything is different, right? So it's just like, speaking from personal experience, man, for me, as somebody who once lived a rambunctious or misfit life, during that age, man. Sometimes it's only you. That light bulb has to come on for you. I tell this story a lot, man. For me personally, the light bulb didn't come on for me until I was 25 years old. I'm 34 now, so I've had some time to recoup myself and really, sat back and look at things that really mattered. The main thing that we have to keep in mind, people, is that, yeah, he's young, super talented kid, man. He has a lot of potential, and he knows that. These are not things that he's not aware of. He knows that, man, and I'm sure the people that are close to him are probably telling them the same thing. I don't want to believe that there's nobody in this corner that's telling him these things. But again, the only person that can get through to him is going to be himself. He himself has to sit one day and be like, you know what? Nah, I am doing a lot right now, man. I am, I got to chill out. If that voice is not coming on for him, nobody's voice is going to be able to resonate with him. Not his parents, his friends, whatever the case is. The thing that gets me is just like, come on, my boy. I know you've put in a lot of work to get to where you're at right now, man. And this is a message to everybody, right? Because I always want to give take-home value to everybody. How does this resonate with you, right? The viewer right now. If you are somebody who you feel like, has a bright future ahead of you, right? Or, has a solid head on their shoulders, or, is diligently working hard towards some type of goal, whether that be, academically, professionally, whatever the case may be. Please don't take for granted the opportunities and the blessings that you've been gifted with. It'll be very unfortunate for whatever consequence that comes to Ja Morant's way right now. Whatever they might do, he's suspended for now, but who knows if there might not be more detrimental, consequences that come with, his actions. It'll be very unfortunate to sit back in your quiet moment and be like, damn, bro, I was a point guard, a very talented point guard in the NBA, a dream that hundreds, if not thousands, of kids across the world want to do it and obtain and be in the exact same position I am. I'm off the team or I'm expelled from the NBA, whatever they do, all because of my actions. I worked so hard. I trained in the gym. I went to schools and, did what I had to do to get here. I got drafted. I got the contract. I got the money, the house, the fame, everything. I got everything I always wanted. And I squandered it off of immature actions. Guys, don't take your blessings for granted. Don't take the opportunities that you've been blessed with for granted. You or anybody right now in this situation, if you got to stay focused, man. I feel like there's a lot of people right now, man, where it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I can do this. And maybe it's a little bit of arrogance. Who knows? Maybe it's arrogance. Maybe it's cockiness. Maybe who knows what is the fuel to the actions. You don't know what people go through in their own little quiet moments, but it's just like, come on, man. Don't take that for granted. Don't take these opportunities for granted, man. Don't take the opportunities for granted. Don't take the people around you for granted. Don't take, the position that you're in, right? You're in a position, I'm sure he's, the breadwinner of his family and his friends, whatever the case is. So, people's livelihoods are associated with you being in the league, man. And I'm sure that's a role maybe he always wanted, or maybe it's still new to him, whatever the case is. I don't know the guy personally. And that's my thing as well, too. I never really like to speak on people personally that I don't know. Even if I do know people, man, you don't know, again, what people go through or, how they rationalize their thoughts in their own quiet moment. So it's just like, I get it, man. I get it. Like, but we all got to be mindful. Again, the take-home value for all of us right now, man, is we all got to be mindful of the opportunities that we are presented with and do our best to hold true to them, because at the end of the day, they're blessings, man. Come on, you're in a position that a lot of people want to be in. So it'll be hurtful for you to blow it off of actions that could be alleviated, man. I just don't get it, man. Again, Gen Z is a demographic that I think is the hardest to try to resonate with, man. Like, because they want to do their own thing. And granted, I think we were all like that, right? Does anybody, was anybody a good listener at that age, man? Like, I wasn't. I'm not going to sit here and say I wasn't. I definitely don't want to be hypocritical. Did anybody listen? I think there was a period in all our lives where knowledgeable wisdom and advice went in one ear and out the other. I get it. But there has to be some type of message or language we could use for it to make sense to that group, man. We can't neglect them, Gen Z and younger. We can't put a cold shoulder to them. But at the same time, man, like, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be accountability. I think whatever consequences coming his way, he has to eat that, man. Like, you got to eat that, bro. Like, whatever comes now, because you the first time you did it, he had to apologize. He was suspended. He apologized on, whatever national TV, whatever interview that was. I think it was with Jalen Rose, whatever the case is. Now, what are they going to do? It's just like, you got to eat that now. Whatever consequence comes with you now, you got to eat that, bro. So it's just like, again, man, like, it's unfortunate to watch, man. Again, people are rooting for you. I'm not the biggest NBA fan. I'm a fan of certain players. Like, I don't have a specific NBA team that I like, but I'm a fan of players. And he's definitely one of them, man. Of the things that I've seen this man can do, his future is extremely bright. He is the future of the league, hands down. He's a star-studded player. So it's just like, it's unfortunate, bro. Like, I'm really rooting for you, man. And it hurts. It stings a little bit. Like, damn, bro. Like, how do we vouch for this man, if he's a repeat offender? It's just like, I was shocked to see that, man. It's just like, wait, you did it again? 2 times? And it's just like, the only thing he changed was the setting. So, the only thing he changed was the setting. He did the same exact thing, but this time he did it in a vehicle. The first time it was in the club. This time it was in the vehicle. Again, the only people that can save Ja Morant right now is Ja Morant. Maybe NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy, man. Get your mans, bro. Call him up. I hear he's your idol. He loves your music. He was listening to your music, I think, on both occasions. Maybe this most recent one, but they say he wants to be of that life. Whatever the case is. NBA Youngboy, give it a shot, man. Call Ja Morant. Let him know, hey, he has to chill out, bro. His future is bright. Maybe you can resonate with him, whatever the case is. But that's my take on it, man. Again, take-home value for everybody that's watching right now. Please don't take for granted the opportunities and blessings that you've been gifted with, man. Whatever field that you're in right now, I think this can resonate with anybody. Don't take that for granted. Don't take that role for granted. Don't take that position for granted. Don't take that skill set for granted. Don't take that for granted, man, because it can be taken away from you. I think it's a blessing that you even have it. And there's people out there that are dying to be in the exact same position that you're in. So why squander it? Why blow it? Be a good shepherd of the blessings that you've been given with, man. Be a good shepherd of that, man. Are you a good steward, right, as they say, of the blessings that have been given upon you, man? Because if they're taken away, then what?